Hello and welcome to How Not to Draft Magic the Gathering. Today we are going back into Middle Earth with a Lord of the Rings draft. Last time we used a draft token from our Mastery Pass to look at a Premier draft. This time I have a draft token that I found in the store actually, and so we can take a look at a traditional draft. The draft process is the exact same. The main difference is that in a traditional draft, you will play 3 best of 3 matches regardless of your win-loss percentage. And then based on your number of wins, the prize package that you get. So it is a little bit steeper in that you have to get 3 wins to get your money back. But, I mean, I got this token for 6,000 gold instead of the normal 10,000 because the store was doing a sale that day. So always check your daily deals in the store. You never know what might pop up. So without further ado, let's head on into the draft and see what we can get. So once again, like our Premier draft, these are timed. You can see the timer in the bottom. And so it'll tick down. So you got to make your picks relatively quickly. Shadowfax is remarkable. Smeagol is our rare. The beginning of your end step, if a creature died, the ring tempts you, so sacks are good. Target opponent reveals until they get a land. Tapped under your control, and the rest into the graveyard. Okay, so whenever the ring tempts me, I mill. Uh-oh. I might have a problem here. Alright, so my computer bugged out a little bit so that I couldn't actually do anything. I think I'm going to go with the flyer here. Yeah, it's on color, which is the main thing I'm looking at. Oh, there is not a whole lot on color here. Warg, Revive the Shire. Drop base. No, that's pretty bad too. Let's go ahead and take this one. If I do have to splash, red goes with black really well. The red-black sack would actually let me splash Smeagol. You know what? I'm going to take the ring temps. Never mind. We're going to go with Bombadil's Song here. Instant creature gets +1, hexproof, and ring temps, which does go along with Smeagol very well. So yeah, that's what we're going to do. So I'm definitely looking for ring temps to be on that mill plan. And so that is, oh god. Well, there's another Bombadil Song here, but I don't want to grab another one. Let's see, Nasty End. Sack a creature to draw. Torment of Golem, Berserker. Yeah, we'll go with Berserker here. 3/2 ETB ring tempts. That sounds good. Nasty End would be another pick out of this pack. Because your ring bearer will automatically be legendary. So if you Nasty End your ring bearer, you draw 3 cards, and then if you have enough tempt in your deck, then you just pick another ring bearer. So Nasty End would also be a pretty good pick out of that pack, but we're going with the ETB tempt. Yeah, not a whole lot in this pack. When Guardian dies, ring tempts. Okay, I guess. We're seeing another Bombadil's Song. That's probably going to wheel. Smite the Deathless. Really good card. 2 mana, deals 3. Loses Indestructible and Exiles. Premium red removal. But I'm not in red right now. Speaking of red, Oliphant here has the Mountain Cycling ability, which will let you splash red quite easily. And also give you a big body if you don't need to. ETB ring tempts you, end step. If a permanent left the battlefield, get a +1 counter. Grows things, ring tempts. I like it. Let's see. Mirkwood Spider, a 1/1 Death Touch. Yes. I mean, a 1/1 Death Touch for 1 is always a good pick. Lash of the Balrog. Oh, geez. I don't. Ooh. Um, Maybe I'll go with the targeted removal instead. I really don't have a whole lot of targeted removal. I don't really have a lot of things to sacrifice either. I don't know. We'll go with Lash of the Balrog, target removal. Maybe I'll come up with some things to sacrifice, like Easterling Vanguard. A very good card to sacrifice because you get to amass orcs afterwards. Mordor Muster, draw a card and amass, so it kind of replaces itself. I think I'm going to go with the critter here first because, well, I need more critters, especially on the low curve. Um, but Muster would be a very, very good second pick. Let's see, here's Nasty End again. We talked about that one. Enraged Hjorn. ETB Ring Tempts you, 4/5 Trample. A body would be good. Yeah, I don't really have a whole lot of finishers, so that's a pretty good body to throw on the board. Only thing on color here is Snarling Warg, a 3/4 Menace. ×2. Yeah, I'm not taking 3. I'm probably not even going to play 2. We're taking the Nasty End on this one. Wow, another Warg. No, we're taking Revive the Shire. I don't even know what it does, but... Oh, Graveyard Recursion. Okay. And here our rare is There and Back Again. If I were red, I mean, this would be great. You get that Smog token. I am definitely going with Nazgul here, though, even above the rare, because I already have a lot of Ring Tempts You mechanics in my deck. And so whenever the Ring Tempts You, my Wraiths, aka my Nazgul, gain a +1 counter every time, so he will just keep growing and growing and growing. Not to mention that when he enters the Ring Temp, so he drops as a 2/3 Death Touch and then just gets bigger from there. So definitely going to be my pick here, that Nazgul. And hopefully I can find 8 more of them, because I can have 9 in my deck. Ooh, rewarded for black. Shadow of the Enemy. Exile all creatures from target player's graveyard. You may cast spells from among them for as long as they remain exiled, and spend mana. So basically, I just get their entire graveyard, or every creature out of their graveyard. That is cool. I mean, I still have to cast them, but I mean, my only other option here is Wormtongue. I can sack creatures to leech. I mean, if I can pop off Shadow the Enemy, I think I want to do that. I'm probably not going to get to, but it looks really cool. Alright, here we've got not a whole lot for me. Grand, 5/5 Trample. If I control an army, which I really don't have a lot of amass, so I'm looking for Troll of Khazad-dûm, a really good attacker. Big body, can't be blocked except by 3 creatures. Swamp Cycling if I get him in the early game. I mean, just an all-around great card. Uruk-hai Berserker would definitely be my pick if the Cave Troll wasn't there. So, I've got me a Cave Troll. This pack has no black, lots of green though. Let's see, the ring goes south, ring tempts, then reveal cards until I reveal X lands where X is my number of legendaries, so minimum 1. And the rest on your bottom of your life. So that's a nice ramp card. What else do we got here? A Mana Dork. I mean, I think I'm going to go with the ramp card here just because, I mean, it's rare and I'm not going to get a whole lot of chances to play with it. So let's see what it does. Legolas, counter of kills. I am not blue. Goodbye. Chance met elves whenever you scry. 1/1 death touch. Here we go. Alright. We got it back. Where did all the black go? I guess we're going with the Ent, which honestly isn't bad. I mean, it's a 5/7 for 6. That gives you roughly 3 life and the forest cycling. So, I mean, yeah, it's another land, essentially. Let's see, here we've got a farmer, ETB, or leaves, create a food. That would get me through to the late game, or I can just go with another Ent, get another force cycling, another really big body. I mean, sure, why not? Okay, quick beam, upstart Ent. Wow, I am going really heavy on this high end here. Alright, I'm gonna have to find some really good ramp in my next pack. Guardian, Ring Tempts, Lorien, Scout, Attack Scry. Whenever he attacks, gains +1 for each legendary. I mean, that's not bad. I think I'm going to go with the Ring Tempts, though, over the +X for legendaries, because I don't have a whole lot of legendaries other than my Ring Bearer. Let's see, we already got that. Scry. I don't have. Search your library for a land. Yeah, for 1 green, definitely. Definitely taking that one. Lets you get your lands early and gives you a food for later, so. Alright, we've got another Ent here. Yeah, obviously. I don't know, I could have taken the Graveyard Recursion, but I probably should have. But I don't have a whole lot of time to make picks here, so. Pack 3, we've got Forge Anew. I am not on white, and I don't have any equipment, so we'll pass that up. Gift of Strands, Flash Enchantment +3/+3. Sounds pretty good. Alrighty, here we've got Bats. I don't have a lot of. I mean, I've got some tokens, and with foods and whatnot. I think I'm going to go with the Berserker for the Ring Tempts. That is actually a pretty strong mechanic in Limited from what I've seen in my 1 draft so far. We found a second Nazgul. Thank you very much. I don't even have to look at the rest of the pack to know that's my pick. Many Partings, really good. Bombadil's Song, we've already Nasty End, we've gone over. I think I'm going with the early creature that turns into a 1/1 after it dies. Just because I really need early creatures. I don't really have a whole lot. Let's see, another 1/1 Death Touch seems pretty good. Another Ent. Target creature deals. Oh! Alright. Yeah. We'll take the fight spell. Well, the bite spell. Definitely, yeah, because removal is something I am severely lacking. So definitely taking the removal. This pack, not a whole lot. ETB food. Warg, I already have too many of those. Muster, we said was pretty good early. So yeah, draw a card, lose a life, amass 1. Pretty good. Another Muster? Okay. The new card here, Black Breath. Creatures your opponent controls gain -1/-1. Ring Tempts you. The Ring Tempts you is good, but the -1/-1 is so very situational. Every now and then your opponent will have a lot of 1/1 tokens, but usually they just have like a lot of 2/3s or 4/3s or whatever, and it just sits in your hand and does absolutely nothing. Wow, this is like the exact same pack. We've got Black Breath, we've got Muster, and we've got Orcish Medicine, gives something lifelink or indestructible. Is a pretty decent combat trick, but honestly, if I'm going to amass anyway, I'd rather draw the card. Shelob's Ambush is a combat trick. Not really much to say. 1 black gains Death Touch and creates a food. So, nothing really to say about that. It's the only color. It's the only card on color that does anything for me. 1/1 Death Touch. Hello, thank you again. Nothing really here for me. So it doesn't matter what I take. It's just going down to the sideboard. Nasty End or Many Partings. Sack to draw or find a land. I'm going to go with the land. I suppose Wizard Rockets, I don't know. It's a filter more than it is anything else. Alright, so let's see what we've got here. Yeah, Wizard Rocket, it's just a filter. Like, if you're splashing, then it would be great. But we're going to have all the colors we need in our mana base. No, we're going to go with 16 lands. I've got plenty of forest cyclers and whatnot that I'll be fine with that. Let's go down to 1 swamp cycler, 1 forest cycler. So really the only legendaries I have are Smeagol and my Ring Bearer, so at best this is pay 4 mana, get 2 lands, which I mean isn't that bad honestly. Let's try this. So I do have a lot of non-lands. I'm going to want to get rid of some of those. Got 19 creatures, so I don't really want to cut too many of those. I think I'm going to get rid of the wargs, though, because they're just a body. They don't actually progress my game plan at all. I think if I had more food production and food sack, this would be better. So without that, I mean, I gotta cut 8 cards. So what else we got? Revive the Shire, that's Graveyard Recursion. Bum, that's protection. I suppose we can get rid of Nasty End. Alright, this is rough. I'm not getting rid of any of those because I need my draws. I guess if I'm drawing more cards, I don't need to tutor lands. We'll take one of those out. Yeah, we'll just take out some of those non-creatures. No, I need the removal. Alright, two more. Let's go ahead and drop a Guardian. Because those are when they die ring tempts. I would rather have the ETB ring tempts. I mean, and as a 4-2, they die to the same stuff that a 3-2 would, so... but that's creatures. I don't really want to get rid of creatures. But the only other things I could get rid of are my rares, the Ring Goes South, and the Shadow of the Enemy, which I really want to see how those work. So I don't really want to cut those. Or... my draw spells. Or my removal. I can't cut those. I guess this is what we're going with. Let me know in the comments below what you think. What should I have drafted? How should this deck look? Let me know what cuts you would have made. And, well, let's see how it does. We are playing best of 3, so if I find cards that don't work, I can always sideboard them out. Alright, well, we've got our 1-1 for 1, but, I mean, yeah, we'll keep. Wow. Got a really low hand here. So we'll drop our Mirkwood Spider, 1-1 Death Touch. And hopefully I can draw into some of my bigger stuff. So we'll go swinging. He's black. He might have some removal. I think Muster is going to be my play here. And I draw another land. Okay, I've got enough lands. Give me something to cast. Alrighty, well, I suppose we'll attack with my 1-1. He didn't like that spider, so let's drop another one. And let's go ahead and thin the deck out. Since I've got too many lands anyway. Oh, very nice. We know what that guy does. Hello, Nazgul. If I attack, I can use ambush to keep my guy alive. My opponent looks like they might be mana screwed. No damage, okay. Nazgul it is. Let's drop the ring bearer on the orc army. Why not? Normally I'll play my spells after combat, but this one might be worth casting before. I mean, the blocks would still be the same. Nazgul's not going to die to the Vanguard. He could die to a bolt spell, though. We did see one of those floating around. I probably should have cast my tree folk first. So he is going to make the block. What's he got? What's that do? Deal 4 damage. Okay. If I do ambush, I can actually protect the Nazgul, which I wouldn't have been able to do before. So, not casting the Hjorn was the correct play. So we'll pass with mana up for my food. I can eat it if I want to. And he is going to get his 2-1 back. No big deal. Cycle the elephant for, yep, mana because he is having some mana problems. I am having some mana problems as well in the opposite direction. So we'll go ahead and do the ring tempt first, so that way I get the second level on the ring. We'll just keep it on the orc, that's fine. I probably should have put it like to the Nazgul or something, but I don't know. We'll go ahead and attack, so that way I get the loot effect. And yeah, big choice here. Alright. Yeah, I think blocking there is the correct play. Ooh, that I didn't see. Maybe he should have gone for the Nazgul. That is a neat little trick. Alright. So he's gonna blow up my excess swamp, and now I can't block, which, I mean, I probably would have with the spider anyway. Oh my god! How many more lands are you gonna give me? Please don't answer that question. Well, there's those wargs that we kept passing. Let's go ahead and eat some food just because I have no reason not to. Alright, well, on to sideboarding. That was a weird game. Honestly, I don't know what to really take out or put in. I don't know. Let's just throw it back and see what happens. Alright, so, oh my god. I've got 3 turns to find a forest and an extra draw, plus being on the draw. Wait, I go first? Opponent's going on the draw? Sure, let's keep. Like I said, I've got that extra draw to pull into a forest, and I do have the forest cycler here, so let's see what happens. I don't need a forest until turn 3, so like next turn I'm going to muster regardless. That's not a forest. Okay, maybe I should have done that forest cycling on turn 1. Oh, crap. Alright, well, let's go ahead and do our forest cycling. We'll go ahead and throw it out there. We'll attack for 1. And drop our Vanguard. Alright, so he's doing 1 damage to everything and creating treasure. Okie dokie. Well, that is honestly pretty good. This turn, I think I'm going for Mirror Guardian. It does set up Stew the Convoys next turn, possibly if I need it. Ooh, the 1 ring. We saw that in our last draft. And it did some very nasty things. So if I can survive the draw, he might just kill himself with it. So let's push in some damage. That's less time. Oh, because he's... yep. Alright. Oops. I guess I'm not pushing any damage because the ring makes him immune to everything. So... forgot that effect. We'll drop the Ring Bearer and the Orcish army again, find ourselves another land, put on the battlefield tapped, and I guess just pass the turn. Because I forgot that I couldn't attack. Alright, so he is drawing more cards off the ring. Oh, that's really big. That is really, really big. I suppose it's a good thing I have Stew the Conies. So we will go ahead and deal 4 damage to that War Beast. Let's go ahead and... oh, he gets to amass 2. Well, shoot. That changes things, doesn't it, a little bit. So I still can't attack with my Guardian. Actually, maybe I can. So if he blocks the Guardian, that'll just tempt again, which will put the ring up to level 3, and then that'll put it up to 4. And yeah, let's go ahead and swing it on in. I can draw a card, discard, land, yep, get out of here. So he can't block the Orcs because of the ring. He can block the Guardian, which will kill his army and let me tempt. So this seems like a good trade for me, even though I'm losing 4 power on the board. I'm really only losing 1 because of the ring tempts. I'll be able to hit up to rank 4 next turn, which will basically make him a 4-1, unblockable-ish. And he is losing life from that ring. 2 per turn now. Possibly 3 if he draws again. Oh, that is bad. I do not have a clean answer for that. That is probably going to kill me. Hey, look at that. A clean answer to that. Let's drop Berserker. We'll go ahead and keep it on the army. We will go to combat. Swing all in. We'll loot, but I'm probably gonna drop whatever I loot. Yeah, because I think I want Quick Beam, so we're gonna go ahead and get rid of that. And I need Lash. So we'll go to damage, we'll deal 7. That's a sorcery, so I have to do it now. So we will kill the Balrog with my Berserker. He'll get a treasure, lose his Balrog, and then he will kill one of my creatures. Probably the army. Does he have an answer? I think I messed up. I should have done Quick Beam instead. That would have given both my Berserker and Orcs +2, which would have dealt 4 damage. Or 4 additional damage, which would have put him down to 3, which means that the ring would have killed him on upkeep. So I punted a little bit. I should have done Quick Beam that turn instead of the... Well, no, because if I didn't do the Uruk-hai, then I wouldn't have been on 4 and done the extra 3 damage. So I would have been in the exact same boat. And he would have had a Balrog still. And it looks like opponent might have scooped out. And it looks like we get the win by Salty Scoop. Alright, not too bad. And once again, we saw that using the One Ring in Limited just kind of kills you. We'll go ahead and keep this hand. I've got a turn 1, turn 2, into turn 3. So let's go ahead and start with Partings. I'm going to play a Swamp next turn, so I'm going to pull a Swamp this turn. Plus I have the Swamp Cycler. So, I mean, I might just be, like, overkilling on swamps here, but we're going to drop Vanguard. Spider's nice, but he would have been nice on turn 1. Alright, so he's got 2 1/1s. That's kind of fine. Alright, so let's go ahead and drop Smeagol now before combat, because that might... make him not block and take 2 damage instead. Because if Vanguard dies, Smeagol triggers, and I start stealing land from my opponent. Don't kill Smeagol.
Smeagol wouldn't hurt a fly!
No, he's helpful, Smeagol. Oh. And that's an exile, so... I don't even get the amass token out of it. Alright, well. Spider. Opponent just had some very clean answers to both of those. Good job, opponent. Good job. Let's go with the big boy. I don't think I'll attack. I mean, 1 damage at this point doesn't really mean a whole lot. I think he's worth keeping around for now. Alright, let's go for it. Super Menace, and now...
They have a cave troll.
Yeah, I do. No attacks, though. Go ahead and exile him now. Let's go ahead and swing in with the troll. He's not even gonna bother attacking. Oh, he can't attack. Right, because he doesn't have enough creatures. Let's go ahead and do some temptations here. Shoot, I should have cast the bird first. I could have put it on the bird. Alright, so we've got ourselves a board state, and opponent has 3 cards in hand. None of which help him. Alright. So opponent was pretty removal heavy, so Bombadil's Song could be beneficial. But they could have just drawn well. I think we'll go ahead and pull out a muster, pull in Bombadil. Because that's the only protection I have. Okay, we've got Nazgul on 3. So yeah, we're definitely keeping this. So let's start off with Partings. Since I'm going to play a Swamp next anyway, we'll go ahead and reveal that so I'm not giving my opponent any more information. Oh, damn, they get haste, too. That's awesome. Yeah, all I got's food right now, so we're going to pass the turn. So, yep, he's going to swing in again. I don't have anything to block with, so we'll just take 2 more damage. Oh, that's not good for me. Let's start off with the Nazgul. So it might be able to block the humans. So he is going to Thoughtseize me. Okay. Probably get rid of Shadow the enemy. I'd probably get rid of Guardian. But then I can just bring it back with Shadow, because I can target myself with Shadow. So yeah, I think that was the right play. I can't block the 2/2 Menace, and we'll just keep drawing more lands. Attacking with the Nazgul, well, he would be unblockable, but 2 damage I don't think is worth it. I'm on defense here, whether I like it or not. Alright, let's go ahead and drop another one. Just go ahead and keep the ring where it is. He is no longer unblockable because he shares power with everything else. I mean, if I swing in, they'll probably just kill him. So I think I'm still waiting. Three spells in hand, 6 lands. He's got to have something. Maybe he's just flooding too. Alright, well, let's see if that's what it is. Wow.
Wow.
Wow. Wow.
I wonder how many more lands I'll draw out of this deck. Alright, so we'll go ahead and tempt the ring again, which will just grow the Nazgul. I think I'm going to move the ring over to the spider this time. He has a legendary? Oh yeah, he does have a legendary. Malheur. Malheur? Mohawk? Alright, well, he's definitely got quite the board now, and he can just chump block the Nazgul into oblivion, so there's really no reason to attack with that anymore. Alright, let's see what happens. I'm not going to win a game by sitting back on my haunches. So we'll give those two +2 and trample. We'll go to combat. Yeah, I want the filter. I have to give something death touch. Alright. So yeah, we'll go ahead and toss the lands because I really need the filter. That's the only reason I attacked with the spider. Otherwise I probably would have kept it back. He is obviously going to block with it. Maybe I can clear out some of the rest of his board on the way. I think getting rid of the Spearmaster beats getting rid of the army. And let's go ahead and pass the turn. I'm going to keep my forest in hand and not make my land drop so that if I get another temptation, I can loot it away. Well, that sucks. Alright, so I'm taking some damage. Alright, the cave troll's back. The only question is, do I attack? And the answer is no, because he'll just block with the haunt and nothing will happen. Alright, let's do it. With Stew the Conies, I have the chance to break up a bad block. So we are going to have... Why not? Troll, eat the captain. So he's just gonna sack it to draw cards. Not bad. Oh, I didn't see that coming. My Nazgul just got ambushed. Oh well. And he's got... Oh, that's not good. And now he can block. And now he can't block. I'll go ahead and attack with the troll anyway. He's going to put everything in front of it, which means that I can get rid of his orc army. And I no longer have to pay 2 life a turn. Oh. That gets that back. Alright, well, things are looking bad again. We'll go ahead and kill the puppy. Oh gee, thanks. That would have helped me out a long time ago. Actually, I think that helps me out now. +1/+1 and hexproof makes it a 2/2. Ring temps makes it do 3 more. He's at 5. Do I steal it? Do I steal it? Oh my god! Woo! That was out of nowhere. Oh, all praise to the top decks. Alright, and this is our last match. Regardless of win or lose, like we said, we'll play 3 games. Win or lose. And then we just gain... many partings is really, really good. I mean, if you can get that thing turn 1, it is just amazing. We'll grab a swamp, because that's what I'm doing next turn, and I need 3 for shadow anyway, so... And ring goes south, so I've got even more ramp to get me into shadow. The only problem with having shadow in my opening hand is that it's a late game card. You really don't want to cast that until like turn 20 or something, when there's enough cards in the graveyard to exile to make it worth it. Okay, so I don't really want to do Spider right now. I would rather do Berserker or Nazgul, which means that I'm doing Nazgul because Berserker will grow Nazgul, so there's no point in casting Berserker first. And opponent's on Rakdos again. Hello, Warg. That is not good. Let's just go ahead. We'll keep ring bearing. I can attack with the Nazgul here. The Warg is not going to kill it. And it'll let me loot. Oh crap. I want all of these. We'll get rid of the ramp. I'll find my... I'm not that far away from my 6th land. I can find it. And this way I can play my Spider on defense in case he does attack in with the Warg. And if not, I can use my Conies to kill it. I'm killing it with hot dogs. Okay, so he's going to kill the Nazgul straight up. That's fine. That's probably a good play. Alright, so we will do 1 death touch damage to the Warg. We'll go to combat. We'll swing out. And discard a card. Honestly, Shadow. I have to. Because I need my draw, and if I don't get my land, then Hjorn's my next turn. I have to. So we'll go ahead and draw. It's not a land. Alright, so let's do Hjorn, ring tempts. We'll go ahead and keep it on the orcs, I think. We'll go ahead and loot. Ooh, hi Smeagol. I think we'll get rid of the Vanguard here, because I don't really want to amass too much, because then my orcs are able to be blocked. And I think Smeagol would just, yeah. Alright, well, we made it. Didn't really see a whole lot of what my opponent was doing, other than they were the 3rd Rakdos deck that we have played in this format. I think Rakdos is the only thing that exists, which means, I mean, more wargs, more removal. So Bombadil's Song might be good again. Yeah, we'll just go ahead and do that. Alright, and this is actually the other difference between Premier Draft and Traditional Draft. Best of 3 does not have a hand smoother, so you will find yourself with hands like this. Whereas in Premier Drafts, the hand smoother will actually draw 2 hands and give you the one that has the better land to spell ratio. This one is 0. So, oh god. But I suppose we have to keep this one. Forest Cycling we're definitely keeping. I've got 2 1-drops, Nazgul Vanguard. Alright, the removal, maybe the spider. Let's keep the removal, ditch the spider. Because I do have Nazgul, I've got 1 land here, 1 land there. So I know I can get up to 3. And now I have a Swamp Cycler too, so I'm actually in pretty decent shape here as far as lands go. Oh, that's not good. Alright, I'll go ahead and take the trade here. I'll get an orc army. We got lands, so now I can drop the Nazgul. That'll make my orcs unblockable. Punch in for 1. Oh, he's got them too. Okay, well. That's a little different, isn't it? Go ahead and spider. Swing in for 2 or 1. And then we'll sack the orcs to kill the Nazgul. Can't let that thing keep growing. And then we'll end turn. Those are both. Which one do I want most? We'll cycle the troll out. We'll keep the body on the Ent. So we'll attack with the Nazgul, see if he blocks. He probably won't. And that's an instant, so let's see what he does. I can stew the conies before he goes to attacks. Okay. That's fine. Because I really don't think the Spearmaster is all that dangerous. I don't think it's worth the removal. Yeah, I'll just take the 3. So I don't think it was really worth the removal. I think I have to hold back here. I don't really think any of those are worth the spider either. The Nazgul is, though. Let's just go ahead and chomp the last food. I don't really need to save it for anything. Except maybe Smeagol. I think Smeagol would actually like me to save the food until he's out. Okay, well... my Ent doesn't do a whole lot against a Nazgul, but it should stop the rest of it. I don't really think I win this one. I think we're going to be going to game 3. Because, yeah, with the ring, he has a legendary. He can get back his little guy there. Oh, yeah, I think I have to block it. He might just get another tempt off, but that will at least stop him from looting until he does. And I'm not attacking into that Nazgul. Oh boy. Alright, well, I don't think I beat that. He's just got too much on the board. Alright, well, we've got a Smeagol out. Oh, it's only on my end step. Well, I guess maybe I should have attacked then. I mean, I can still mill him every time the ring tempts me. I just need to draw some tempts. Oh, Jesus, another Nazgul. He's getting his Nazgul back. Oh, boy. I am in a world of hurt. Yup, that's a combo. Well, not really, it's just a synergy. But that's gonna hurt. Yep, they all get bigger. Oh, buddy. Yeah, I'm definitely not winning this one. Especially not if I just keep drawing lands. Oh lordy, that's another +2 to his Nazgul. That's a nice little combo. Because you can get him back, so you sacrifice him to Nasty End. Alright, well, I think I have to double block. Because I can't just keep taking all that damage every turn. If he has the indestructible thing. Oh, even worse, it's a blowout anyway. Yeah, so there's absolutely no way I win this. What happened to the ring tempt? Oh, it's an exile effect. So I didn't get the ring tempt because it was a freaking exile effect. God. I milled one card. Are you serious? Yeah, he's just got this. There's, yeah. All forests? Oh god, that's not very good, but I suppose I should mulligan that, but I don't know. I don't like mulliganing. There we go. I mean, I can't do anything on turn 2 anyway. That card is really good. All I gotta say. Just 2 1/1s haste on turn 2 is pretty good. I didn't think it was, but I mean, it seems to be doing some work, so let's go with Berserker here, I believe. Start my ring tempt. Oh, he's got one too. Well, that's an unblockable 1/1. I could do muster. I think we'll bring out Guardian. I don't think I attack. I don't think that's the correct play. Because I could attack with ambush open, but then he just blocks with them both, sniffing out the combat trick because of how weird it's tapped. Yep, still unblockable. Oh, he's gonna Balrog slash my Berserker. Oh no, he's gonna nasty end his legendary. Alright, well, let's go to combat. I don't think ambush is the correct play. Maybe he reads a combat trick and doesn't block. Or I just force a combat trick out of him. Alright. I mean, that works. Oh shit, I could have protected it. God, I'm stupid. I could have blown out his blowout if I would have done... God, why am I so stupid? I should have done muster first in case I drew a forest. Or a swamp, I mean. Well, there's my swamp. And he's got the Nazgul. Yeah. And he's got the second one too. Alright, yeah, there's no way. Yeah, this is over. I might draw removal. But even if I do, I still don't win this. So yeah, whatever I do here, I've got 7 mana, so I could either do Quick Beam or Generous Ent, which will give me 3 creatures total. And he's got, at minimum, 3 damage. If he does nothing, I survive next turn at 1, get my board blown out. Yeah, I just... That early misplay where I could have protected my 4-2 with Bombadil's Song, made it a 5-3. I still don't think it survives War Beast into double Nazgul. I still don't think I survived that. I want to know how many of these he drafted to get double Nazgul consistently. Either that or he just has, like, God draws. But there is no way I win this game. He's got it. Alright, so we went 2-1. So we got 2 wins out of the 3, which isn't bad. We got 1,000 gems out of it, plus 3 packs. So, I mean, that's good. But we didn't do too bad. We had a decent deck. I had double Nazgul in my deck too, I just never saw them. So, I mean, I think it's just opponent drew better than I did. I think our deck stood a chance of going toe-to-toe with that opponent. They just had ultimately better draws. Their deck liked them better. My deck hates me. And so we lost match 3, 1-2, which, I mean, isn't bad. I mean, overall, we did good. So let me know what you think about the deck. Let me know what you would have done differently if I did make any misplays throughout put it in the comments below, because we don't get better unless we notice mistakes. Uh, when you lose a game, it's not, oh, I suck, it's what could I have done better. And commenting below as to what mistakes you saw will help everyone get better, me and the other watchers. So feel free to do that. And this is long enough. We're not going to go into the pack rewards, but we did get the 1,000 gems, 3 packs. So that'll all go in the collection, and I will see you in the next video.